proseso ng mga nakolektang basura sa Manila Bay ay pagpapawari sa problema. Ito ang lumabas sa unang buwan ng pag-aaral ng
nasisira.
The Philippines tops a list of countries most susceptible to hazards caused by climate change.
Two new climate reports found human-caused climate change turned up the heat for nearly 2 billion people this summer across the planet.
Kung may maglalarawan sa estado ng bansa ngayon para sa mga climate advocate, ito na yon. Isang bansang lunod sa baha at problema dahil sa lumalalang krisis sa klima.
We saw the warnings. We felt it coming. We know our Mother Nature is screaming for help. Yet, here we are, doing so little while everything around us begins to fall apart, waiting for the inevitable, pretending we do not see it. The disasters we are facing are not just natural occurrences. They are the direct result of human neglect. Typhoons, wildfires, heat waves, and melting glaciers. These are no longer rare or surprising. They are louder now, more violent, and more frequent. All of it is because of climate change, and all of it traces back to us. We saw how the earth is changing, so why aren't we?
There's always something fascinating about life when we take the time to really look at it. How the trees sway when touched by the wind, the way birds call out to each other from branch to branch, cows calmly feeding on grass, and other animals simply living. These quiet, natural moments may seem ordinary, but they show us how everything in nature has its rhythm and how one life supports another. This connection is part of what we call biodiversity. From the word diversity, it refers to the wide variety of living things that exist in our environment, which includes plants, animals, insects, and even tiny organisms we cannot see. More than just variety, biodiversity is about how all these life forms interact, depend on one another, and create a balanced system. When birds spread seeds, when bees pollinate flowers, when fish clean coral reefs, they are all part of a natural cycle that keeps our ecosystem alive and healthy. It's a beautiful thing to think about, right? How everything around us, from the tiniest insect to the tallest tree, is important in keeping the cycle alive. Trees give us air to breathe. Birds spread seeds. Worms nourish the soil. Even the animals we raise or take care of are part of this system. One helps the other without even realizing it. That's what makes biodiversity so simple yet so powerful. It holds everything together. But why does it matter? Biodiversity makes life stable. It keeps our food supply healthy, our water clean, and our air fresh. The more variety there is in nature, the better it can recover from disasters like floods, droughts, or disease. Think of it like a net. The more threads it has, the stronger it is. Remove too many threads, and the whole thing starts to fall apart. In this short journey, we want to show that biodiversity is not just something happening far away in forests or mountains. It is right here. It is in our homes, our farms, our waters, and even in things we pass by every day. And the best way to understand it is to listen to the people who live closest to it.
Siap ni nanay nardaabol may isang agmulmulay tinat nating mais ken makihurpurnal. Sakbay ngagmula kami dalusan mi nga nalay ikatin mi tiroot na sa amin to abunguan nga mununa sa kamin to agmula. Iti mulmula mi nga nating dalos-dalusan mi at alalagain mi tapno daras da nga dumagti tapno at da iti bunga da nga pangdarakin mi iti bagbadi mi ken no adati ti may bunga na makalako akpay ti sumerde ti nga igatan ko ti sidame.
Siap ni alip yung domingo ma tamta farmer na tanong ko stikit matustusak man ti ko gini anak ko ang riskas ta mas kwakti panagadal da kin wapay aggulay ken i ubray nating tim gulay mulay ti mais ali lang nipi ito trabaho tanong ko ting stusa di dai buat panagada.
Siyak ni Romel Reno yakit dati alaga nga may sanganwang nga isuti kadkadwak nga mga arado padagiti taltalon kinkumpuman tapno napintas ti pagmulaan mi sunamet ket alagaak pagpakanek itinaldaw-aldaw ilinong ko tanon nga unay nga mabannog.
By listening to their voices, we learn something simple but often forgotten, that nature is not separate from us. We are part of it. This is biodiversity, quiet, steady, and present in everything we do. Silence will not save us. Waiting will not fix what we continue to break. We need to move, and we need to move together. We must pick up in the face of an action. We must challenge the systems that profit from destruction. We must choose leaders who fight for the planet, not just for power. We need to support local efforts, demand stronger policies, rethink our habits, and educate those around us. This is not just about the environment. This is about survival. This is about justice. This is about standing up for those who are already suffering and for those who will suffer if they do nothing. Change does not begin in silence. It begins with people who refuse to look away. The time to act is now. The world is watching, and so is the future. Let us be the generation that chose to listen, to rise, and to fight for the only home we have. And maybe after this documentary, we too can ask ourselves, ano ang parte ko sa siklong ito? Because to protect life, we must first see it, then understand it, then live as part of it.